During the Supreme Court hearing, the Indigo matter came up. In fact, a petitioner approached the Supreme Court with a public interest litigation. However, he was told to approach the Delhi High Court, as the Delhi High Court is already listening to a PIL filed in the entire matter. And the Supreme Court said that the petitioner is welcome to come back to the Supreme Court if their demands and redressal is not met by the Delhi High Court proceeding that is going on there, observing that the issue is already seized off by the Delhi High Court. And a bench led by Chief Justice of India Surya Kant requested the petitioner that the High Court will allow the PIL petitioner to join the proceedings related to the Indigo crisis pending before it. All the issues raised by the petitioner are pending consideration before the Delhi High Court, said the Supreme Court. They also said that the petitioner has expressed that he will join the proceedings before the High Court, and we request the Delhi High Court to allow the petitioner to join. So now the entire crisis once again reaches the Supreme Court of India, and the Supreme Court has asked the petitioner to take the PIL and join, in fact, the PIL that was ongoing already in the Delhi High Court. My colleague Shambhavi joins us live on the broadcast with more details on the story. Shambhavi, the Indigo crisis continues, and now more petitions are reaching the Supreme Court, but the Honorable Supreme Court has asked this latest petitioner to go to the High Court, where already a PIL has been filed and the High Court has been hearing the matter. What's the latest?
Well, what was expected, Shrita, that has happened, because then again, on the same matter, on this entire matter of Indigo crisis, two petitions were filed at the same time. One was filed in the Supreme Court and one was filed in the Delhi High Court. The Supreme Court said that refused to list the matter for urgent hearing and said that they will come back to it, given that the government is already taking care of the matter at hand. But when the other petition was filed in the Delhi High Court listed it for just 2 days later, and also slammed the central government as well as DGCA for lack of action, and also for letting things get out of hand to a point that something so on such a huge scale happened. And now, when the matter was listed in the Supreme Court has asked the petitioner to go and join the petition, the list of petitions in which is already being heard by the Delhi High Court, and has said that even the High Courts are constitutional courts, and they're sure that you will get a remedy there. If you do not get relief, you are more than welcome to come and file a petition before us. Back to you.
Thank you very much, Shambhavi, for bringing us those details, ladies and gentlemen. That's the latest coming in on the Indigo saga, which reached the Supreme Court, but the Supreme Court has asked the PIL petitioner to go and approach the Delhi High Court, where the proceedings are presently underway. Bringing you more breaking news detail now coming in from the state of Maharashtra, where the Mumbai police have made a major breakthrough in their fight against narcotics. A synthetic drug factory worth staggering rupees 150 to 200 crore has been now busted, and that the police has calling it one of the biggest operations against the narcotics of its kind. Here's a quick report on that massive narco terror crackdown by the Mumbai police.
In a big win, the Mira Road police have made a breakthrough in their fight against narcotics. A synthetic drugs factory worth a staggering 150 to 200 crore rupees has been busted, and the police are hailing it as one of the biggest operations of its kind. The Mira Road police